Hey everybody, it's Christy Birchville. When you think about what are we supposed to be thinking about? That's what we're looking at today. We're studying the book of Philippians and we are in chapter 4. We're going to be looking at verses 8 and 9 today. Philippians 4:8 says, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable. If there's anything excellent and if anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What are we thinking about? What do we spend our time thinking about? So many thoughts run through our head throughout the entire day. I mean, we're constantly, generally in conversation with ourselves. We're thinking, what if we did this? And what about this? And what if this worked this way? There's so many things that go through our heads. What are we spending our time truly thinking about? Would they be things that are described as lovely, pure, admirable, true, noble, right? Always challenging the Philippians in these verses that those were the types of things that were supposed to fill our minds. These are the types of things that should fill our thoughts. This is what we should be dwelling on and focusing on. If we get caught up in all the negative, all the terrible things, all the drama, all the negative stuff in the world, we're going to find that that starts to be what becomes part of our thinking, which then becomes part of our speaking, which becomes part of our acting, which becomes a reflection of our heart. God wants to fill our lives with the true, the noble, the right, the pure, the lovely, the admirable things in the world. And we need to take advantage of that and be thinking and dwelling on those things. What are we spending our time thinking about today? The world's going to try to sensationalize everything else. News and all of that will always tell you that the negative stuff in the world sells. And so therefore that's what they push out. It's our responsibility to be thinking about the positive. That was Paul's prayer for the people of Philippi. That needs to be our prayer for ourselves today. Make sure you take some time, think through that. How do you need to change your thought life to more closely reflect what a believer needs to be thinking about and dwelling on? Now, if you've missed any of these series in this, make sure that you go back and check out the link to the playlist in the description below. You can also subscribe so that way you catch these every morning when they drop. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.